What is up, guys? This week we're actually going to be talking about what new construction is going on in Salt Lake County. So specifically we're going to be talking about the area called South Valley. This includes Bluffdale, Herriman, South Jordan, Riverton, Draper, and even up into Sandy a little bit. So stay tuned as we talk about what new construction is going on in these specific areas. All right, y'all know the drill. We're just gonna give a really quick shout out to all of our subscribers and repeat viewers, people who leave likes and comments. We really appreciate you guys. If you know someone who can benefit from hearing cool content about real estate, new construction, and market updates, please let them know about our channel and have them subscribe as well. Also, I'm a realtor here in Utah. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you guys out. I also have an app that you can download, and right here, there's the link that you can copy and paste into your web browser. That'll take you right to the App Store and give you a download. Or you can also text Utah Homes by Andy to the number listed right there, and you'll get the same result. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dig into what new construction is going on here in South Valley in Salt Lake County. All right, we're gonna start out with Destination Homes. They're currently building 4 different subdivisions here in Daybreak. And Daybreak is located in South Jordan, Utah. The first subdivision we're going to look at is called The Island at Daybreak. And these are priced anywhere in the low 300s to the high 300s. There's a mix of units from around 1,500 square foot all the way up to about 2,200 square feet. And that's where you see that big variance in price. You know, along with that goes finishes and views of the lake that it's overlooking and the rest of the town. The next subdivision by Destination Homes is called Highland Park. These homes are priced anywhere from $271,000 all the way up to $339,000. If you take a look at the plat map, there's still some available lots as well as some available homes. So that means that there's built homes that are available and some empty ones that you can choose your floor plan and choose all of your finishes that you like. If we go over here to the layouts, you see that the square footages for these ones range from 1,100 square foot all the way up to about 2,000 square feet. And just like the last subdivision, the price varies based on the square footage and the types of finishes that you select or that have already been pre-selected for the particular unit. Next up is the Hartford series, again by Destination Homes. This is located in Daybreak as well, and these are priced in the high 300s. We're going to see that these homes sit on very tiny lots. So they're called either zero lot line lots or postage stamp lots. So that basically just means either there's basically no lot. It's just basically the structure of the home. It's not attached to any other home, but the lot is made up of where the home sits. A postage stamp lot gives you a little bit more breathing room on either side and a little bit of a backyard. And so you're going to see a mixture of those here for these homes. So the price point that's sitting at just below $400,000, the reason you see that is because it's detached. It's not a townhome where you have shared walls. No shared walls, but probably a similar layout to what you're going to see in a townhome. The last subdivision by Destination Homes we're going to look at is the Downtown Daybreak Townhomes. So these are going to range from $269,000 all the way up to $350,000. We see with these floor plans that you can get anywhere from 1,000 up to just shy of 1,600 square feet. And the location is going to be right there in the heart of downtown Daybreak. So you're going to be by all the shopping that's available right there in downtown, the medical center, etc. All right, now we're going to dive into some Edge Homes. These are very nice developments. Edge Home is a great builder, and you can see Edge Home developments all across Utah, and from Salt Lake to Utah County. So Creek Ridge is priced at starting at $300K and up, and as you can see from the plat map, it's basically sold out except for that one lot. And so you'll see this with a lot of Edge developments that they go very fast. If we take a look at this picture, these are the type of homes that Edge builds. They're very classic, and you'll see that classic look along with some farmhouse because that's super popular right now, and very nice homes. Next up by Edge Homes is Bringhurst Station. This is located in Bluffdale, pretty far south actually. You're getting near Utah County with this one, but still you're sitting right in Salt Lake County. This is going to be a mix of townhomes and single family lots. And if you look at the plat map, just like all the other plat maps that we're going to see by Edge Homes, a lot of them sell out. They sell out fast. So if you're interested in Edge Homes, give me a call and I can get us on the waiting list so that we can be notified right when they become available. These particular mix of single family and townhomes are going to start in the 350s all the way up, and the single family is going to start probably more in the 400s. The look that you're going to see is pretty similar to the other pictures that we looked at for Edge. They build a lot of the same thing. Obviously, you can get a little bit different floor plans and you can choose your finishes to make it as custom as you want, but the look of the home is going to be pretty similar to all their other developments. Okay, so now we're going to go on to Skyridge Townhomes, again by Edge Homes. This is located in South Herriman. So this is going to be about 10-15 minutes off the freeway. But the good thing about Herriman is you can hit Bangor Highway pretty quick from most places in Herriman, and that can take you right to the I-15 or up to the I-80, whichever direction you really want to go, pretty quickly. So these still have some available lots coming. Those are future lots, so they aren't ready for development yet, but the rest of the plat is sold out. So there's about 8 or 10 left there on the plat map. These homes are going to be starting in the 300s, and these are all going to be townhomes. So they're going to be attached homes, all shared walls, and that's why you see that price point a little bit lower rather than at Bringhurst, another one, the price is a little higher because when you get away from that detached wall, it makes the property value go shoot up pretty far, even if it's a similar square footage and pretty much the same layout. This next one, called Parkside Townhomes and Condos, again by Edge Homes, is located in Herriman as well. This is going to be more towards the main street of Herriman. So you're going to be right around Rosecrest and 136 to 126 South, right in there, that range. So that's about 10 or so minutes away from the I-15. What's cool about this is that it's still pretty early on. So you still do see those sold out lots marked there in orange, but the ones in tan are the future lots that are going to become available. So there's still lots of opportunity to hop in and get in a really good place to live, that being Herriman, and get in at a low price. Because what's interesting here is not only is there townhomes, there's condos. So those condos are going to be starting in the 200s, which is a pretty dang affordable price point, especially in this market. Even though it's not, you're not going to own the land that you're on, you just own that airspace. Still, it's a form of ownership, and it's a great place to live, and you're going to have a good solid home because it's by Edge. Those townhomes though are going to be starting in the 300s, and it's going to be pretty similar product, like I've been saying, for these Edge ones, as you're going to see in all the other developments. It can be nice finishes, it's going to look very pretty, but if you're wanting some customization and to be different, it's going to be hard to get out of that box, at least with an Edge development, but you will get a very good and very pretty product. So at this price point, Garbett Homes is offering something called the Row at 90th. This is located in Sandy, Utah. So just off the I-15, I'd say about 5-7 minutes away from the I-15. This sits on 90th South, which is a major road. So you're going to have lots of restaurants and retail and shopping around. These are brand new, and as you can see from the plat map, they are about half sold out. They're very, very nice looking. So these get away from, we're talking about Edge Homes. This gets away from that cookie cutter in the box type of thing. Especially in Sandy, you're going to see a lot of that brick, and so they've incorporated that brick into the look of the home. But they've also included those different colors and different shapes to really, really make a good looking product here. These are going to be starting in the high 3s. So you're going to be sitting right around $390,000 for these townhomes. And you're going to get about 1,700 square feet in just about every townhome here. Okay, now we're going to move to Ivory Homes. Ivory Homes is, if not one of the biggest builders and longest lasting builders here in Utah. So they actually have a pretty wide range of product because they've been around for so long, but we're going to stay in that $300,000 to $500,000 range for this video. The first development we're going to look at is Garden Park, and this is located in South Jordan, Utah, aka Daybreak. So Daybreak is about 15-ish minutes away from the I-15. Good place to live, very clean, very pretty. The product they're offering here is some single family homes. And as you can see, they do have a bunch of sold out homes. So Ivory Homes developments usually go pretty quickly too, just because they have a good reputation. But the home that they do have available is just sitting right around that $500,000 mark. And that's going to be a similar price point to a lot of these, depending on the lot size and the amount of square footage and floor plan that you end up choosing. The next Ivory development we're going to talk about is Daybreak Heights. That's kind of said in the name. It's out in Daybreak in South Jordan. These are going to be starting in the 320s. So smaller lots here, but still single family residence, no shared walls. And you're going to find anywhere from the low 2,000 square foot all the way up to in the 3,000 square foot range. But once you get it, obviously, as we've been talking about throughout all of these different developments, the more square footage, the higher price you're going to be. Most of them are sold out, but this one that we're looking at right here is at the low two, so it's about 2,200 square feet, and it's sitting right below $400,000. So that could mean that that's just their base price, not a lot of nice finishes, or that could mean since it's a lower square footage and that higher price point, it means that house, that particular model, has some nice finishes to it. You don't really know unless you call and get more information and go in and look at the finishes themselves. Another Daybreak development. So South Jordan and Herriman and Bluffdale are just absolutely blowing up with development. And so that's why the majority of these that we've gone through have been in South Jordan / Daybreak, Herriman, and Bluffdale. But anyways, Marina Village here at Daybreak is starting in the 420s. So these are going to be some upscale townhomes. So shared walls here. We're going to see square footages ranging in the 1600s all the way into the 2000s. And so these townhomes are going to have nice views as well as really nice finishes, especially at that price point. That's what that 420 price point. Typically in this market, you can see some brand new townhomes anywhere in the 330s up to 360s. And you're going to get a nice product at that price point, a super solid home, all that good stuff. But once you start getting above that, that tells you, hey, these must be in a really nice location and they must have some pretty nice finishes for a townhome at $420,000. All right, so now we have Hidden Oaks by Ivory Homes. This one's located in Herriman, Utah, and the price point we're starting at is just below $400,000. So what we're going to see with these are single family lots, so no shared walls, and around 3,000 square feet of space. Something I've forgot to mention, with most of these single family homes, the ones that aren't sharing walls, you're going to see that the basements are almost always unfinished. There's something that says finished square footage and unfinished square footage. The unfinished is always in the basement, and basically what it means is it's framed up. There's typically some insulation in some spots, but as far as drywall and finishes down there, that is not done, and that's something that people can do to improve the value of their home. But obviously you're going to come out of pocket for that kind of expense. So these homes are 3,000 square foot in total, but sitting around 2,000-ish square foot in finished livable space. Okay, so Juniper Estates by Ivory Homes is located in Herriman, Utah as well. These ones are going to be starting in the 450s. So as we look at these floor plans, the base ones are sitting around 3,000 square feet. But these are going to get a little bit of a lot as well. And they go all the way up to 6. I think there's one floor plan that's in the 7,000 square foot range. So these are nicer homes. But that starting price point at 450 tells you that you're going to be picking a small floor plan, so that 3,000. And I say small as relative speaking to the other available floor plans for this particular subdivision. But you're going to be sitting at 3,000-ish square foot, and you're going to have an unfinished basement, and you're not going to have all of the very nice finishes that these other homes are going to have. Otherwise, you're going to get well above 5, probably into the 6 range if you're picking nice finishes and a little bit of a bigger floor plan, etc. So as soon as you start increasing that square footage and picking nicer appliances and materials on the outside, all that stuff, your price starts to shoot up very, very quickly. Okay, so next up is a builder that I'm actually not super familiar with, but They have made a strong showing this summer, and their name is Lennar. This particular subdivision is located in South Jordan, but not in Daybreak. It's a little further east than Daybreak is, and it sits on a major road. A great place to be. I've actually lived right around there in that neighborhood, and my wife and I loved it there. So it's a great place to live, and it's by a ton of stuff, and it's about 8 minutes away from the I-15. So good location. And this is a mixture of townhomes and single family lots. But we're going to be talking about the townhomes in particular right here. So these townhomes have a modern look to them. They look very, very much like that farmhouse feel. And you're going to be sitting right around that 1,600 up to 2,000 square feet. And that range you're going to be in is that $330 all the way up to about $360,000, depending on if it's an end unit or if it's double shared wall, aka mid-row. Okay, so we are still with Lennar. This one's called The Grove. So this is out in Herriman, pretty far south and west into Herriman. So this is going to be a little bit more of a drive for you. But what's good about, like I was saying, at the other subdivisions located in Herriman, they have a lot of major highways that connect onto the freeway. So you're going to be sitting out around Mountain View Corridor and then onto Bangor, and then you can hit the I-15. But I'd say safe bet 15-20 minutes away from the I-15 when you're out here. But it is a great location, and you're going to see that this is a great price point here. So these are going to be some townhomes out here, and we're sitting just below and just around that $300,000 range for a decent amount of square footage. So 14, sometimes leading into the 1,500 square foot range, and there's an attractive finish on the outside. But this development is going to be pretty dense, so you're going to have lots of people that live here. The city won't let them just build as many units as they want and not be able to park it, so you don't necessarily have to worry about parking as far as being able to find a spot and having people over, because the city manages those things pretty well. Next up is Richmond American Homes. This development that we're going to be talking about is called South Hills. They do have a lot of sold lots, but there are a few available still. And the price point we're going to be starting with around here is sitting just under that $400,000 mark. As you look at these floor plans, they're pretty spacious. So they're anywhere from just under 3,000 square foot to going up above into the 33 to 3,400 square foot range. You're looking at 3 to 5 baths. In most of these, you're going to see a 2-car garage and some pretty decent finishes based on that price point that you decide to choose. Next up is Jackson, also by Richmond American Homes. These ones are located in Herriman as well, just a little further north into Herriman and a little further east. So you're going to be closer to the freeway, a little better access to the rest of the Salt Lake and Utah County areas. The price points here start just a tiny bit higher, so you're going to be sitting above 4 for that base and into the 420, 430, 450 range, depending on layout that you choose. So these, you can get anywhere from 2 to 3 car garages, and there's a lot more room for a bigger family, so you can get up into 7-bed here. And beautiful homes, great finishes, and a great place to live. Okay, on to Toll Brothers. So this is actually kind of rare because Toll Brothers is known as a luxury builder. So what we're going to be seeing is much smaller square footages than we were seeing from these other builders. And you're going to be like, why is it so small and so expensive? And the reason is because Toll Brothers chooses luxury finishes. So this particular model and the ones that we're going to see are sitting around that high 400 range. So as we look at these floor plans, the ones at 1,700, 1,900 square feet, and both of those are at the 467 mark and 495 mark. So that's not a ton of square footage, but you are going to get very nice exterior, interior finishes. So that means varying tile work and varying wall work, nice lighting systems within, all of the great things that Toll Brothers brings. But something you have to keep in mind is that if you do want a bigger home with Toll Brothers, is that you are really going to pay for it. So as we move into the Sevier layout, we're above 500,000. That's when we get to that more comfortable 2,500 square foot range. But again, we're above 5, so you're getting into a pretty expensive home there. But Toll Brothers does build nice homes, and they do have a great reputation, not just in Utah, but nationwide. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to Woodside Homes. The next 3 subdivisions are actually all in the exact same area. So it's Enclave, Legacy, and Regency at Day Ranch. And these are all located in Bluffdale, Utah, in the southwestern edge of Bluffdale as well. So these are about, I'd say 15 minutes-ish off the freeway. And Woodside is going to be offering all townhomes here. So Woodside right now, before we dig into these, everything's on about a 7-month wait list. Because the price point here is pretty good, you're getting a lot of square footage, and it's a nice looking home. Tons of people are lining up for this because Bluffdale's blowing up and people want to live there. Lots of young people with little kids are moving in. So you're going to see a lot of that clientele in this neighborhood and a lot of Woodside stuff. So Enclave, the price point here is going to be right around the $320,000 to $350,000 range. And that's going to give you in the mid 2,000 square foot range, and a couple bedrooms, 3 or 4, plenty of room for a growing family. So it's a good option if you're looking for a starter home. Legacy is basically the same story, just different layouts and different options that they offer you, but you're going to be anywhere in 16 all the way into the 2,000s for square foot range, and the price point there is going to vary all the way from $316,000 and up to just over $350,000. Similar to layouts and similar square footages, bed and bath counts, etc. Just a different part of the neighborhood. So Regency is actually going to offer the lowest price point by about $20,000 to $15,000 based on the top model. And we're going to be anywhere in the range of 15 up to 2,000 square feet on these. So what you're going to see, again, it's pretty similar to the other units. You're going to be right in about the 3-bed, 2.5 bath range with the majority of these, give or take. And you're going to be anywhere from $313,000 up to about $333,000 or $337,000 on price point. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and the information that we presented about the new construction going on. There's a ton going on and from so many different builders. So I'm sure there's some things that I didn't cover and some projects that I didn't cover as well, because there's just so much stuff going on. But if you have any questions or you're looking to do new construction yourself, please reach out. I know how to find a lot and how to get the process started to get you guys building your dream home. So reach out to me, download my app. My info is here at the bottom of the video and the app information as well. So go ahead and do that, and I'll talk to you guys soon.